What's up and what it is are good peoples, okay? I'm Meesh, and to the left of me is my bro, Jay.
You know it.
All right, y'all. We here is episode 38. We coming in with a hot one today. What I want to say is, please, y'all, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, get your smokes, get your drinks, and like, comment, and subscribe. But your ass should already be subscribed. Yes, okay? Sir. That's it and that's all. So, y'all, we got some hot ones today. Oh, what I want to say too, before we jump in this topic, because it's hot, we got a lot to talk about today, right? So, what I want to do is just make sure to remind y'all, please subscribe, please like. Liking throws us into the algorithm so that more people can see and view our channel. We talk about trending topics, thought-provoking dialogue. Please like it, please subscribe it. We're on our road to 200 subscribers. I know that don't sound like much.
200.
200. And I know that don't sound like much, y'all, but it means a lot to Meesh and Jay.
That's right.
So please, if y'all stumble across our channel and you don't like a topic that we're talking about today, you will like one tomorrow, okay? Because we stay current with the topics. And, yeah, we're going to get y'all that heat, okay? Let's talk that talk.
No doubt.
All right. So, anything you want to say, bro, before we jump into this hot stuff?
Man, relationship time.
It's relationship time. And you know what? It's cuddle buddy weather, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's starting to get cool out
fall.
There. You got the quilts on the bed. You want to get up under, whoever it is up under there with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A lot of things happening.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all start the relationships in the wintertime because you want to cuddle. You want to be warmed up and all that. Mm-hmm. But from what we are seeing, a lot of relationships are ending. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's an unfortunate thing. But please, make sure y'all just be smart about starting your relationships. I think that's what I could offer to the situation because we have some deep talking. We're going to talk about a lot about divorce because we have and separation. Yeah. Because we have 3 couples, right? Who are who are celebrities, okay? And they out here and they business is in these YouTube streets, all right? About how they done broke up. How niggas is jumping ship. It's hard out here for a pimp. They jumping ship, y'all. They jumping ship, okay? So the first one on the menu that I want to discuss, because this is the lightest one, Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert.
You know, that was a shocker to me. You know, I'm a big Teyana Taylor fan. Love her to death.
Absolutely. And then she's beautiful and talented.
And with me, these are one of them things, when they first got together, I was just like, you with him, but okay, I can deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they loved each other. That looked like, for me, from the outside looking in, they're like, that's forever.
For real. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
But I guess it's not. I remember, hey, look, I was on Instagram scrolling like I usually do.
Right.
And she posted her little thing. Hey, I'm going to let me jump in here and let y'all know a few things.
Because she loves him.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people had an issue, and I have a little bit to speak about that because, of course, a picture popped up on Instagram of him supposedly in a picture with a whole nother female whom everybody is calling his preference because she's lighter skinned. You know, she got, the long hair, pretty hair and all that, and she's supposed to be rocking his chain, okay, in the picture. So, of course, people was going off, like, what the hell is going on? This nigga cheating again? What is going on? But she has a habit of, backing him, like, hey, nah, he ain't cheating. That ain't true. You feel me? Like she be holding her mans down. A lot of women in the womosphere, because you got a manosphere and a womosphere. When the women's sphere, they not feeling her. They saying she a pick me, and they saying she's male identified. Teyana Taylor, which she probably is, but she's standing by her man, and she's saying he ain't cheating. But with that Instagram post you was talking about, bro, she was saying that. Yeah, basically, they been broke up, and infidelity has nothing to do with it.
Got nothing to do with it.
Before
y'all be putting out stuff in the street, because you know how social media
right. And it's smart that they kept it on the low.
Yeah. Kept it to themselves. You ain't got to put everything out there.
No, you don't.
Everything ain't for everybody. You don't owe nobody nothing.
Not one explanation, especially about your breakup, because it's something that's between two people, right. Understandably. And you do allow the blogs and the people to have an outside opinion because they are public figures, you know. And as a public figure, it's like people feel like you're obligated to tell them your business. So that's what it is.
Right.
They get mad when you don't, you know, open up and say
that's right.
what's going on in your relationship.
And if you're too quiet, they're gonna dig deep and they're gonna try to find out. And investigators gonna be out there.
Right. So Teyana Taylor did a good thing because honestly, with her, I don't have much. I don't even know why they divorced. I have no idea. You know, and because she definitely came out and said, hey, her bestie. She called him her bestie.
Yeah.
She said they're co-parenting
properly.
Yeah. So I think that at the end of the day, this was a mutual divorce. I heard Teyana Taylor was, you know, dipping her toe in the lady pond every now and again. I'm sure that, you know, they probably was participating in a little, you know, little twa together. I just think that ruins the relationship. I'm not saying that's what it was, but I would think that if you, a woman who likes certain things, and you know, and he's a man that like the same things, that works, but it doesn't work because, of course, stuff creeps in. Jealousy creeps in. People creep in. No matter what. You think it's fun at the moment. What y'all doing because, oh, yeah, my lady bisexual. Because Teyana Taylor clearly is bi. Like, she's bi. She's married, but she's bi. She likes some coochie cat. Okay, I'm going to just say allegedly, but I know what it is.
But let me say something. They're separated. They're not divorced. So they might,
separated.
But they might have a chance of reconciling. It could. She ain't say, hey, we getting divorced.
She did say that, right. They're separated. So then there is foul. They shouldn't be cheating.
Or making sure, because they can't, you know, they ain't supposed to. They ain't supposed to. And maybe they just separated so just in case. Or they don't want each other cheating, so.
I have a question, though, about that. So, you separated. That means y'all broke up. But should you still be abiding by the marriage guidelines, even in separation? Should you wait until you're completely divorced and to move on?
Now, okay, this is 2023. It's new rules now. See, those rules are old rules.
Old school, right?
Oh, unless somebody writes a new book, I don't think too many people is following by that.
Right.
Unless you're really scared of being sued. I mean, what they call it? Yeah. Getting your money taken or whatever it is.
Right, alimony.
Alimony and all that stuff like that. But it's a new time, a new day. People don't care about that nowadays.
Right.
They ain't waiting on not long. I don't really know how long a divorce takes, but I know it takes a while, especially if you ain't got no money.
Yeah, definitely. And some people really never even make it to get the divorce.
Yeah, some people still rocking somebody else's last name and smashing somebody else.
Heck yeah.
They done moved on. Yeah. Still got their last name.
Person can't even propose to them because they too busy still married to somebody else. They like, hey, I just ain't got the divorce yet.
Yeah.
What do you want
me
to do?
Sign the papers.
Yeah, he won't sign. You know? And I'm like, I don't know who wouldn't want to be free after a while. Like, all right, man, it's time to go. Like,
time to move on. All right, yeah, I done did enough drama.
Right. Y'all both so broke that y'all can't get a divorce. That's terrible. Like, I don't know, you know, maybe somebody hanging on too tough. I don't know.
But the good thing is they got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And they're doing great. And that's what I like to see. You know,
me too.
Bad breakup. There was a good couple. They was everywhere doing everything.
Yeah, and their photos, they were a beautiful couple.
Yeah.
Photos was nice, everything they did. It just seemed like they had it all together.
Yeah.
But, hey, yet again, perception, y'all. And y'all keep that in mind. Perception. That's your perception. None of us know what goes on behind closed doors.
Because you know what's crazy though? I be watching what's that show? The Shy. And Iman is on The Shy. So I'm watching The Shy and I'm like, he got with Shorty. I forgot the girl's name in the show, but he with her in the show. And they slobbing and they smashing. You can see, he hitting that joint.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching, I wonder if Teyana on set. I wonder if he had to get permission to hit that joint from the. I mean, I know they ain't doing it real.
Right.
But the fake hit the jump from the back, and you slobbing with all tongue and all that.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. You don't have no business, and I think Teyana Taylor understands show business. You don't have no business dating anybody who's an actor or who's wanting to be in show business if you get jealous of them working. Because that's work.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you think, they got cameras all on them. They're telling them, kiss it this way, move it this way, do it this way. So when you got that going on, it's hard for it to be intimate situations. So if you mad, you like, well, you can't kiss nobody. Well, then how they gonna get a role if their image looks like they could kiss people? A lot of times they're cast by their image.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense, you know.
Yeah.
It don't make sense for somebody to be upset about that. I would hope
it has happened.
It has. No, plenty.
Yeah.
Because people can't control their emotions sometimes. You know, when it comes
Or they got to be on set and watching the whole thing.
And watch. And then they, no, you can't do that. And they like, sure. Like, this is a whole, you know what I'm saying?
For instance, and I know we weren't going to talk about them, but Carmelo Anthony and Lala.
Oh, yeah.
Lala, well, of course, Carmelo been, I guess, did her dirty.
Right.
You know, it's all that. But, you know, she's on these shows.
Right.
Yeah, no, she been on every show. Like she be getting gigs.
Oh, she getting her money. She getting
her, and she was in the shot too. Mm-hmm. And half her gigs is getting naked, getting smashed, showing titties, and everything. So it didn't surprise me that eventually they were going to make it.
They weren't going to make it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's a certain image that a woman just needs to kind of uphold in their relationship. I don't know. I mean, that's just how it is.
And that was a shocker for me, too. That relationship with Lala and Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
They was together for a long time.
They were.
Because their boy, Cayenne, is 18 or 17 or something.
Yeah.
Like, they've been together for a long time. And to break up, like, we're like, whoa, y'all. Come on. Oh.
I know. That's tough. I mean, hey, look, I wish them the best, though, because Teyana and Iman actually are one of the ones who have a more peaceful separation going on and where they're keeping things out of the public. So, hey, congrats to y'all. Yeah. And I hope y'all make it back to each other if it's meant to be.
Yeah, some
people meant to separate and then come back together. Sometimes that's, you know what I'm saying, what it is. So, yeah.
As long as there's no drama involved, you're good to go.
As long as there's no drama.
And take care of them kids.
Always take care of them kids. Mm-hmm. And speaking of taking care of them damn kids, okay? So, the next topic is Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, and they are actually real life divorcing, right? And they have a little girl named Monaco, okay? And they only been together for 2+ years, and there's so many rumors and so many things swirling around about their relationship, why they actually broke up, because they, of course, yet again, the perception is they look so cute, they look so happy. Jeannie Mai, she has said some questionable things in the public in regards to like this relationship, or in regards to like before she got with Jeezy. You know, like one of the things that she had mentioned before we go into like deep details about the divorce, she said, white keeps me lean and mean, but the dark meat on the side, you know, she liked that dark meat on the side, right? And they was on, this is when she was on, what's it called? The Real.
Mm-hmm. She was on
and Tamar and them looking at her, and Tamar and I forgot Sherry, whatever the lady name, not Sherry. I forgot the other lady name, but they was looking at her like, what you mean on the side? Like, and she looking like, no, that's not what I meant. Nah, you married right now. And she was married to her other husband, mind you, Jeannie Mai has been married for 10 years prior to a white man.
White man.
Okay? And she mentioned that she liked dark meat on the side.
Because she hung around those hip-hop parties.
Yep.
And was around rappers, black guys all the time.
And black men, and now no lie, I done seen a lot of black men in Hollywood love Asian women.
Mm-hmm. She pretty too.
She's very pretty.
Very
pretty. You can't deny it. Mm-hmm. She's pretty. You know, but I heard she got attitude problem.
I bet.
That's what I heard. And that's unusual for somebody who's Asian, because you hear that they're submissive and they don't do all that. They ain't mouthy like black women. But
she's Americanized. She's born here.
That's true.
Raised here. Probably in I ain't gonna say not in the hood, but you know, in the city.
Yeah.
And that's why she because she feisty.
She is.
So that's why
feisty,
she needs somebody. She wanted somebody more her speed that keep up with her.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, Jeezy posted he posted an Instagram, and this what spearheaded the divorce. Just let us know he's like literally where his mindset is. So he says on an Instagram post, I'm too focused on who I'm becoming, to focus on who not coming with me. Okay? So, mind you, Jeannie Mai just recently, prior to that, posted a post of her and Monaco praying for him because he got a book that come out, Adversity for Sale, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it's called. And she had the little girl praying. She was such a cute little girl, I swear to goodness. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, Monaco is such a precious little thing. Mm-hmm. They had a precious baby. And now he's saying it's a wrap. Like automatically, he was in ATL divorcing her ass.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I was watching that same video, chilling. And I said to myself, oh, like you said, oh, that baby precious. Oh, I'm so glad they're making it.
Right.
I'm so glad it's going good, because I ain't going to lie. When I first heard about that, I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't seem too much like a match to me. I'm like, Jeezy and Jeannie, what is she trying? For me, I'm going to speak for myself. I ain't think that was going to go nowhere.
Right.
I ain't know they was going to get married. I ain't think that. You know what I mean? But I was like, okay. But so that didn't surprise me, but it surprised me after a while. Like, okay, 2 years, had a kid, married, doing their thing. They all on YouTube and making videos and cooking and all that stuff. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then I see this video with the baby praying. And I said, okay.
Ain't that,
And I said, oh, they hanging in there. Good job.
That's right.
Then the very next day, I get that information.
Out of the blue, y'all. But you know what? Jeezy a Libra, and I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not saying all Libras do this, but I'm just gonna tell you right now. We will cut it off. It's not a problem.
Quickly.
Friend, foe, relationship.
I do agree with you.
We could have smashed you yesterday, but if we not feeling you today, it's time for you to go. Okay? And that's just the truth. Because we don't like stress. Now, I'm not saying Jeannie Mai was wrong, and I'm not saying Jeezy wrong. I don't know who wrong, because I ain't in these people's business. I don't know their life. But what I'm trying to say is that somebody, for a man, because mind you, he a man, they say men, 70% of women divorce.
Of course.
Men don't divorce women. Usually when they choose a woman, it's because they want to truly be with her for life. They don't just make that decision, because other than that, they could keep smashing all the coochie cats that they get coming in, because they get plenty. Right. A lot of time. Now, some of them ones don't get none, but Jeezy? Come on now. You know how much coochie cat this mother probably get? Yeah. He had to marry her. Nope. So for him to decide that, hey, nah, man, I got to chuck this one out the window, and she Asian? Something happened. Something happened, and it was out of the blue. And he felt played with purely. That's my opinion.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Like I said, I heard through the grapevine. You know, I'm going to say, hey, allegedly.
Okay, alleged.
You ain't heard it from me. She was sexting with the other. Is he Mario?
The dude from Saved by
Mario
the Bell.
Lopez.
And he's from Saved by the Bell? Slater?
I think so.
Slater. I don't know why they was calling him Slater.
I don't know.
No, Slater.
I can't remember, but he was probably on there. He was on Nickelodeon, one of them damn shows.
He was on a show back in the day. He's on a lot of shit.
Lopez.
Marco Lopez. Mario Lopez, sorry. Marco, Mario. Whatever. He was in there touching the small of her back and practicing Vietnamese, talking about he first generation Vietnamese and all that. And then they say he was liking comments that had to do with Jeezy when they was speaking on their situation and talking about how much good chemistry him and Jeannie Mai has. That was on her first date. He was touching the small of her back. Now, you know if she a married woman, what the hell you doing touching the small of her back? I'm just saying. And why would she even allow it? And I know maybe in the industry, women are so used to, like, men having their way with them that they feel like if they tell them no or if they push them off, that it'll become a problem or she may lose her position or job or whatever the situation may be. But
Mario is a powerful guy. People don't realize he is.
Yeah, he got clout.
Yeah.
So, you know,
that you got a point on that.
Yeah, so maybe that's why, and that's what I'm thinking. That's just my logical brain on one end. And on another end, she could just be comfortable with him. Maybe before he hired her or before whomever hired her, they spent time together to gain that chemistry. They went out to eat. They said he was kissing on the baby. How you kiss on he was kissing on Monaco, Jeezy's baby. He was playing with her, kissing on her. Now that right there is going a little too far. Because he just see that on the Instagram or on the TV like his baby being kissed by a whole nother man. Why? For what reason? You know, I mean, I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. I don't know. But from what they did say, though, they are divorcing because whatever they were going through was irreconcilable. Yeah. And there's no coming back from it. That's what Jeezy has spoken on and said. Okay? Actually, I got the report here.
This had to happen over the past, 5 to 6 months or something.
Yeah, so it says Jeezy is pulling the plug on his marriage to Jeannie Mai, and the rapper filed Thursday to divorce, that was last Thursday, the talk show host in Fulton County Superior Court, and according to the documents obtained by TMZ, Jeezy filed in Georgia on Thursday saying their marriage is irretrievably broken and there is no hope for reconciliation. Now, when y'all say irretrievably, you telling me you married this till death do us part? Bro, we know what till death do us part mean. Till death do us part, sickness and health, I don't know all the vows. I'm just saying that it sounds like it's forever. And you telling me that she did something that broke the relationship irretrievably? And it was no coming back from it at all? Like, not counseling, nothing was going to fix that?
Man, look. Maybe not. But what I will, I'm a
2 years.
I'm going to push back a little bit. This vow thing, this whole thing, again, just like the other incident we talked about, when they made that part of, to death do us part, all the yada yada, sickness, health, the money and all that shit.
Richer or poor, right.
They made that when? Way back in the day. It's a new time.
Right.
And of course, they're not going to rewrite the book.
No,
they're not.
Yeah.
But it's a new time. People, believe it or not, people ain't into the book or into all that stuff right now.
No, they not. You right.
You know what I mean? So it's a new time. People got new things. People not worried about no sickness in the health or what's it there to death do us part.
Right, richer or poor.
Richer or poor?
Yes. We already know that's
arguing off the richer or poor the first 6 months. So we find out you trying to sign a lease or sign a mortgage.
They say money is actually the biggest reason why people divorce.
That's right.
Money and communication is the point, but money is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Once somebody find out you ain't never going to elevate, they excavate. They get out of here. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go. So
I mean, that's why I'm like, man, okay. People ain't thinking about all that. They say it because that's what everybody says everywhere, and they say it. It's really, you tell me there's time. I've been to a lot of weddings, you know what I mean? And I hear it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm like, now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how many weddings I've done or, took photos of.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say 45% of the people that I still know of are not married still.
Wow. So, like, literally, they've been
divorced
or
moved on,
dipped out.
Yep.
Jump ship.
I thought it was me. I said maybe I need to stop going take pictures of people married because they're not sticking around. You know what I mean? So all that to death do all that stuff. It's time to make up something different. Y'all already doing it's different stuff going on in the world. It's about to be 2024.
Right.
It's going on to 2030. It's time to make something new. I don't know who gonna do it or what.
Right.
But come on, that's old shit.
But when you say make something new, because I get it though. Like when you say make something new though, like what else could you put in place to that? Because when you decide you want to marry somebody, so I did hear somebody say that people should have a marriage contract. Maybe they should change it and make marriage only 7 years max. And then if you want to get remarried after that, you can. And if not, then move forward.
Okay. Well,
I did hear somebody,
like a license or something.
I heard somebody say that. Like renew it if you want to, but if you don't, you free after 7 years because they say everything changes after 7 years. So if you do 7 years, everything changes. So if you still feel the same for that person and still want to be with that person 7 years, by all means stay married. But if you don't want to be married, you're free to go. Now, I could see that as being put in place. Like, why make people be married forever when they can just get it out after 7 years, but just don't
and rethink it or
reevaluate.
Well, some people do what they do, renew their vows and shit like that.
Yeah, people renew their vows when they want to.
So that could be like that.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Now that is a rule I could see, but I'm like, if you getting married, then that means you see yourself dealing with this person for the rest of your life. That's what the mindset is supposed to be when you're choosing to marry a person. Because other than that, if you know you can't put up with this person or deal with this person, or if you don't see this person being someone for the rest of your life, you shouldn't even really step in that direction.
But you know what? I've been to a few weddings where they didn't say them things right there.
They didn't say the vow.
The pastor was in a whole direction. They did a whole different thing. You know what I mean? all they wanted to hear at the end is power invested in me,
right? And get married, but you don't have to say
because regardless, some people already married before that. They go to the thing, get their marriage justice peace, got their marriage license signed. Right. They're already married. They just doing the ceremony for the family and friends.
Correct.
Then the pastor already said they're not saying it at the courthouse. They're not saying that.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The pastor just saying it because that's what all the rest of the pastors saying. Yeah. But like I said, I've been to a few where the pastor didn't even go that route. I don't know if the bride was like, nah, we're going to do this different. You know
they
what I mean?
They might have requested that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think if you do your own vows, maybe they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
That's true. If you write your own vows, they like, oh, they ex-nay all that. For richer or poorer, death do us part, all that.
Right.
But me personally, I feel like if you're getting married, then you should really be understanding. You should not be marrying somebody that you don't see dealing with in your old age. Mm-hmm. That means, but this is taking consideration serious things, because I'm not gonna lie, and this is just throwing out a personal story real quick, because we gotta get on to this next topic. But I've seen one of my homies laid up in the hospital, messed up, toe up from a surgery, and may not come back. It was always touch and go every day, and her girl had to be there to, help pay the car note, take care of the home, pay the bills, go on her phone, handle shit, whatever like that. And that gave me a brand new perspective on the type of partner that I might want in my life, in my future. Somebody who if I happen to go up in this hospital, I need somebody who's gonna be able to hold me down. When I come out of this hospital, I don't want to come back to destruction. Mm-hmm. I don't want my car gone, my house gone. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to be a woman and hold shit down until I get back, because I got sick. You need to care enough to do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And things like that come up eventually. You be together forever. Somebody gonna end up there.
Yeah.
You got to be able to be strong. Can you be strong? Can you handle business when it comes down to it?
Yeah.
Are you dedicated to me enough, or are you gonna roll out on me when times get hard?
Yeah. And I got one add to that.
Yeah.
So if you marry young, right? Just say in your 20s, right? Mm-hmm. You guys are still young. You still trying to figure it out. You ain't lived life. You only been on the earth 20 years.
Right.
So, but just say you get married, even when you're 30.
Yeah.
Every 10 years, I believe we change.
No, absolutely. And it's really every 7 years.
Yeah, okay. And when you get with your partner, you have to be able to... You're not going to be the same person you was 7 years or 10 years from now.
No, you're not.
You got to deal with that change, whether it's money, career, your weight.
That's right.
Home, your family, everything, everybody changes. You have to be able to, both of you got to be able to deal with that change.
That's right.
And accept that change in 10 years, because me at 20 Jay, it's not the same Jay at 40.
That's right.
And it's not the same Jay at 47.
And I agree.
Well, I ain't 47. I'll be 47 soon.
Right.
But the same Jay at 47.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that person have to accept me even 10 years from now. I'm gonna be much older.
That's right.
Different.
Right.
And that person you're with got to be like, hey, I accept you. You know what I mean? And you can't be like, oh, you ain't the same. Damn,
right.
Now you big now.
You ain't the way you was when I first met you.
This the person I fell in love with,
right.
not this one. You know what I mean? And that's what messes a lot of that up.
But I feel like a lot of relationships is growth, and you got to be able to grow together.
That's right. You got to grow together.
But you also have to understand that people are not going to stay the same for you. And some people do think that. They think, oh, I done got with this big time. What if somebody was out in the streets a lot when you first met them and you like that about them? Mm-hmm. But then... next thing you know, they
settle down.
They settle down. They're like, look, I don't want to.
I'm in church now.
I'm in church. I want to be at home. I want to be in your face. Because they like, yeah, you want in my face. Yeah. Now they can't take being in your face. Yeah. Remember COVID? I don't want to throw us off topic, but even in COVID, even in that time, a lot of couples broke up. A lot of couples didn't stay together because they had to spend so much time together while on lockdown. Okay, that they realized they didn't even like each other that much. Mm-hmm. Time to go. Okay, and they rolled out. A lot of new relationships started around that time, and a lot of other old relationships ended around that time because people couldn't take it. Okay. Yeah, so during that time, these relationships broke. So I think that in time, like you find out, you will find your partner. But I think that there are some people who are better with withstanding like a long-term situation and putting up more and all that, and some people can't. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's pretty much how that goes. Like, I don't know how else to say that, but trying to moving on to our next topic. This is a couple that's been together for 15 years, y'all, and right now they have a lot of information in the blogs. No, they are not divorced, but they could be on the brink of it. Eventually, it depends. Or maybe they won't divorce. But Remy Ma and Papoose got some juice going on. Okay?
That was new to me.
Yeah.
I mean, very new.
You ain't hear that.
Nope. And I follow Battle and I follow Remy and all that stuff.
So look.
I would never thought it because they a power couple too.
They very much so a power couple. So y'all, check this out. 2 months ago, Papoose straight out, supposedly, allegedly KO'd a dude called Jeezy the Block Captain, who is a battle rapper, who is on Remy Ma and Papooses. I guess they have a little thing started in the battle rap called Chrome 23, something like that. So he's on it. And so, of course, Remy Ma been getting a little close and a little comfy with this Jeezy the Block Captain dude. So Papoose, for some reason, in June, knocked the dude out. Supposedly. That's what they said. So now I'm going to let y'all hear how this started real quick. And then Jay and I going to get into it. Okay? I'm going to let y'all hear how this started.
In New York. Why we ain't in New York? Because the last time there, your husband punched on him. So you actually brought it to where he more comfortable at. So if he did decide to show up, this weirdo can have the ups on him. Do that because I love it too much. But it just look away. You did it here where this nigga more comfortable. So if he do show up, he can have the ups on him. Man, you foul for real. I hope that awkwardness in your home, your child don't feel. How can you support him? How can you protect the nigga that showed he couldn't protect you? Is wild for real. This is a chump. This is a chump. You know he ain't got the heart, fool. And a nigga big but you ain't got hands ain't even a smart move. But listen, that ain't even a smart move. Yeah, but he don't got hands or gunpowder. Like, I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop spewing the business. If Nick found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rim. Nick, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love.
And I'm going to stop that right there because y'all just heard enough on that. But let's throw it to Jeezy the Block Captain for his response.
You want to know the details? Nigga, keep this on the DL. If you heard a nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female. Nigga,
And y'all, Remy was front and center, and y'all should have seen her face when it was said. Now, bro, this all is coming back 2 months. So it was a rumor back then. So maybe her and Papoose argued about this, had a conversation about this. She came up with her little cap and lies. He went and knocked him out. Oh, shit was settled, all good. She's still dealing with the dude, though, right? She's still having to work with him because he a youngin', right? She's still having to work with him. Now, comes back to this battle. Papoose isn't there at that battle. He ain't there. And that's the way the dude started. He said, all the Chrome 23 joints, why is Papoose not here at this particular one? And at this particular battle, Jeezy the Block Captain and Remy Ma were speaking to each other and looking comfy. And then all of a sudden the cameras came around and she talked to Jeezy the Block Captain real quick and was like, hey, check the cameras out real quick. Hey, look at the cameras or watch yourself. You see what I'm saying? Telling him to watch himself. So these is alleged, y'all, but let's talk about it. I mean, they've been together 15 years. Papoose has been faithful. He been rocking the black love hat. He been holding her down while she in prison. What man holds a woman down in prison without sleeping with another woman, having another baby on her? Like, I mean, come on, y'all. What do you think, bro? Like,
he was in love, man. But shit happens. But I mean, again, it's alleged.
It is alleged, but it's
I mean,
clear.
because a lot of battle raps,
they hit.
They hit stuff and they put in. Some stuff is true. A lot of stuff ain't true. You know what I mean? It's a battle rap. You battle. You know, we don't know. You know what I mean? I listen to a lot of battle rap.
But why he choose? Okay, I guess. I guess you're right. You're right.
So I mean,
you're right.
It could happen. I'm not saying it did or didn't, but I know about battle rap and I'm well into it. A lot of shit people put out there because they write it. They try to write what they think they know.
Right.
And a lot of motherfuckers write shit that they do know.
But he said Easy the Block Captain was running his mouth. In the street, he was running his mouth. About their business. About his business. About how they smashing.
He could have. But I just don't understand why she would do that to Papoose after he been loyal, faithful. They got kids. They been running strong. If you see him, you see her. How he was able to get away with that?
He didn't get away because he.
I know he didn't get away with it.
He hit the dude.
How she was,
and he said, you heard what he said. He said if a dude did something to me, mind you, he really did hit the dude. Mm-hmm. That was true.
Yeah.
Why would Papoose knock him out? Or supposedly knock him out. He did swing on him, but they didn't determine whether he KO'd him or not, right? Mm-hmm. Now this was mentioned a thing. He said if a dude did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's because I still got the female. So he's saying the nigga ain't dead. And allegedly 2 months ago, the female was Remy Ma, who something was done to him over. I mean, what other reason did he have to rock his chin or head or whatever?
Yeah, that's true.
So
but some niggas don't like people putting shit out there on the street like that.
That's true.
Don't be talking about my wife or my girl. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yep.
Especially of that caliber like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Dudes do get heated now.
They do.
You know what I mean?
They do get heated about anything, especially when it comes
to
real,
to wife. He needed to check Remy. Yeah. Don't check the dude.
Right.
She the one to cheat on you. Y'all the one married.
Because and you know what? And that's a thought, right? That's a thought, and Jay brought that up. Y'all need to stop blaming the other person. All this because you love somebody. Let me tell you something. What you gonna do? Fight every female that come into that man's life? Or vice versa, you gonna fight every man that come into that female life? And a lot of times that don't work. And another thing, according to the Bible, like it's a dangerous game to play with somebody's wife. You getting involved. Y'all remember Eve's Bayou? Get him in there. He was messing with him. He was up there cheating with another man's wife and got his behind murked. Hit by a train or whatever. Or shot. Or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because even though it's a movie, it's real life. Okay? It's important to not like to be careful in that realm. You don't do that. Period. And I think for the partners here, if you know your partner can't help, they got a hot coochie, and they leave them alone. Please leave hot coochie people alone. Hot penis people alone. I don't know why I'm saying hot. People who for the streets, leave them alone. You could tell if they for the streets or not. You really can. You'll know it. Because they spreading their love everywhere in multiple places. Not just with you. You notice that they spreading their love with everybody. Okay? Everybody seems to be getting attention. Everybody seems to be getting that love. Everybody getting their time. You ain't got nothing special. You feeling like a somebody in the back seat. You got a beg for their attention? Because they too busy all in everybody else's face? Like, no, they not for you if they always in somebody else's face. That's just the truth. They not for you. They supposed to be for you and only. Now, if they got friends, that's different. We talking about if they flirting, buying a bunch of gifts, hanging out always, they ain't never daggone home, meaning you plan a date for them and they don't even want, they like, oh, I got something to do tonight. And they'll rather go out with their friends than to have that date with you. They for everybody. Mm-hmm. Period. That's just something I'm going to throw out there. That's the truth. Y'all got to know the signs of people who for everybody. Okay? That way, when people come in, you high five that person. Thank you for letting them out my life because I'm going to find somebody better. Y'all can't sit here and be blaming the person who come in. They don't have no loyalty to you. they don't have loyalty to you. That person who coming in sleeping with your partner, your wife, sure. A lot of people like, well, that's my wife, and they knew that I had a wife. Okay, but your wife knew she had a husband. Your wife knew she had a wife. Your husband knew he had a husband, and he still went out there flirting and sleeping and cheating and freaking. So at the end of the day, if they knew it, why is the person who they was freaking, sleeping, cheating, and all that with, why they to blame? Because as soon as they kick them out the picture because you done so-called did something to them, guess what? You're going to be fighting another one.
That's right.
You're going to be fighting another battle, and it's never going to stop.
It's never going to stop.
Because you're not dealing with the root of the problem.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
And I learned that a long time ago when I was younger, and I didn't know no better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't know. Sitting there ready to fight the dude and chase him down and, you know, it just stressing myself, and the whole problem is staring you in your face.
The person who you laid next to.
That's right.
And it's hard because they pillow talking you, baby, it ain't nothing like that. I love you. They just was flirting. And, you know, they put me in the middle. No. You put yourself in that situation, dumbass hoe. You feel me? Stupid ass. You put yourself in that situation.
What's the old saying? Had the cake and what's the saying?
Have your cake and eat it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Ain't you supposed to eat it too? That's what's it called? I forgot that nigga name. I call it that gay song. Trey song. Gay songs. Gay songs, right? No, but y'all seriously. So I have a question, bro. So I'm gonna throw this out there because I'm really done with this Remy Ma Papoose situation because it is alleged. You know,
that's crazy to me.
I'm
shocked. I'm just learning about it. It's not out there.
But why? My thing is the respect for the relationship. The fact that they've been married 15 years and this is a type of conversations coming up. But the dude was saying that he respected their relationship and he hope and pray. He like, yo, y'all household, y'all black love symbol to us. I really hope you're not ditching on this dude for this nigga right here. Yeah. That's what he was saying. I
heard from my reading, is a young artist. One of her artists.
Easy the block captain. And she's right. He has to be with her all the time. He works
in the studio and all the late nights and all that stuff.
Yep. So maybe she's enamored with him. You know how that go. Because guess what? Just like we said in the last episode, if y'all ain't seen the last episode, go check it out. But I talked about old Coot, and now I gotta say old Disney. Papoose is old Disney to Remy. Okay, and I heard 40-year-old women likes to get down
with the
whole lot more than younger women. They say their sex drive is out of control in their 40s. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. But if that's the case, and she got this man, this young man, when I mean young man, he's new Disney. And she knew Coot to him. You don't know because behind closed doors, they could be not even smashing because they over each other. They like, man, whatever. They in that phase. Every relationship, marriage, and they go through cycles. So they in that phase. Yep. Where they probably not doing much. They got kids, they handling business, and she doing her career, and she excited about what she doing, and over here, he at home, taking care of kids, taking care of business, doing everything for her, and she's not appreciating the shit he doing in the background to allow her to go run free and be with this easy to block captain dude. You know what I'm saying? And boost his career up. But my question is, before we get too deep into this, is why are so many people divorcing when the vows are clear? Well, we talked about that. Okay, so what makes a successful marriage? That's what we want to talk about. What do you feel makes a successful marriage? Can a marriage truly be successful? Like, do you believe a marriage can completely throughout be successful?
Yeah, I believe it can. But, it got to be one of them things where it's two people that join they got to have that cohesiveness, that vibe. They got to... It takes a lot.
It does.
It takes a lot.
It's work.
It's work. It ain't nothing that easy, that great. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Even the best that been together for 30, 40, 50, 60 years had trials and tribulations.
That's right.
And it's just whether they want to work through them and stay through it or not. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
That's true.
So it can be done.
Yeah.
But a big percentage of it, no. As far as I know. Yeah. I'm speaking for myself, what I know of people that I know.
Yeah.
No. But it's rough.
My perspective on this, y'all, and I agree with Jay say, like, it is hard. It's harder than a lot of people think. So I am so grateful. Like, and you know, I'm in the LGBT community, and a lot of us are not married, or if we are, it's really hard as well for us. And I know a few married couples who are still married to this day in the LGBT community, and I applaud them every time. Because I'm like, y'all been together 8 years, 10 years, 9 years, whatever, and y'all actually still doing the damn thing and actually making it, because it's not easy, y'all. It's not, because it takes work. It takes growing together. It takes talking. Y'all gotta have that hard conversations. And also, if y'all know y'all in a cycle of something, meaning a cycle is something that's repeated. Meaning that if y'all repeatedly doing something wrong to each other and somebody's asking you to stop, you should stop. Some people just don't stop. That's the problem.
Right.
If a motherfucker asks you to stop cheating, they willing to accept the cheating. They said that. They said, look, I forgive you for you getting in the new coupe, but I need you to stop that now.
Yeah, right.
If you can't stop that, guess what? Your life is ruined. Right. Now I'm gonna leave you, because you turn this into a habit and not a mistake.
Yeah.
Because one thing that people come to you and be like, oh, I just made a mistake. I made a selfish decision. Well, don't do the mistake or the selfish decision again. Right. Right.
Right.
And this goes with anything. This goes with domestic violence. This goes with people who gamble. You know, people have relationships. You know, back in the day, your partner have a gambling problem. They gamble all the way to rent money. Right. How many times is your partner supposed to cover you when you gamble away the rent money? Like, for real, y'all. For real. You know, like, it cycles. When you're in a relationship, it's not about what you do once or twice. People could forgive you for that, especially when they love you. And a lot of times the people we love, we take for granted, and we keep repeating the same stuff because they love us. I'm going to keep doing it anyway because they love us. No, sometimes people get fed up after a while, and they're like, okay, but so many times your ass is cut off.
Yeah.
Some people tolerance is lower than others.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Which is probably why Jeezy went through what he went through.
Yep.
Why he did what he did after 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, 7 years for Teyana Taylor and Iman.
Yeah.
Okay? Whatever was going on, it was going on too much. Kept repeated cycle. You know? And that's it. And with Remy Ma and Papoose, 15 years, ain't no telling how many repeated cycles they've had.
Yeah.
So, hey, y'all. If y'all gonna get married, try not to get divorced. That's all I could tell you. Try.
Yeah, definitely.
That's all I could say.
That's a big try.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, you got to make sure that's the right person. Like, just don't be getting married to get married. Mm-hmm. I know people personally that been together 15 years and ain't married, and they act like they married. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to be married. Marriage is just, they say it's just a legal paperwork.
Right.
Maybe for tax reasons or
and just in case
reasons.
Something happened to the person.
That's happened to the person, yeah. But I've seen a few people that had great relationships.
Yeah.
And I think because they're not married, I'm not gonna say it's because they're not married.
Yeah.
Because really, what they call it now, when you live with a person and you've been together for
common law marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Common law.
Yep. So it's almost like you're married anyway.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But those be some of the greatest relationships that I've seen.
Yeah. A lot of them last a lot longer. And then it's like once they get married, be gone. It's gone. Yeah. But here's what I also want to say too. It depends on the relationship. You know, some people, they get married after freaking 3 months, which I would not advise. Y'all, please don't do that. Mm-hmm. But some people get married after 3 months and they may make it. Some people get married after 10 years and they make it. It's all about what you make it. It's all about you and your partner. You just got to know your partner. But please, everybody is showing you a representative in the first...
Oh, most definitely.
First year, 2 years, maybe 3 years. I learned one time after 4 years of being with somebody who they was. And I was like, I ain't know this. Mm-hmm. I ain't know none of this. I can't believe... I'm so glad. And the people talking about, yeah, well, I can't be a girlfriend at 26. Okay? But I wasn't going to get on my knees for you because you were that. Okay? Just saying. Hope she not watching this right now, but it was the truth.
Yeah.
It was the truth. And I found that out later on, and I'm glad I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So, y'all get to know y'all partners first and find out whether you can deal with them. Do they learn their lessons? Can you speak to them? Can you talk to them? Can you give them course correction? And are they going to respect you behind it, or are they going to just...
Yeah, I think it's great to just put everything on the table, man.
Facts. Everything.
All your dinner dates and all that stuff. Don't be scared because that's the best thing. I found out for myself, that's the best thing to do. Mm-hmm. And I might be running my mouth a little too much, but hey, at least I know everything that I told her, whether it was negative or positive, that she taking me for me, like, okay, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if she decides to stick in there, at least I don't have to explain 3 years down the line why this happened or why this and that. I don't want to have to explain. Go ahead and put stuff out there now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because initially, nobody's perfect.
Right.
And you're right. Like, you need... And I know I ain't perfect. Just like Jay, we were raised to be lecturers. Mm-hmm. So I believe I know what I do. Let me tell you something. If I got an issue and we going to talk about it, guess what? We about to talk about it. That's and we going to talk about it. And you don't got nothing to say, well, you going to be listening. Mm-hmm. And if you don't like that, then I'm not the one for you.
That's right.
Because I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
That's right.
And then when I don't see the changes after a while, that's why I never got on my knee before. Because when I speak, I am serious about what I'm speaking about when I talk to you. If I don't say nothing to you, it's because I don't care.
That's right. It's like a coach. You know what I mean? That's how they coach the players. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You tell the players, hey, if coach ain't saying nothing to you, ooh, it's a problem.
It's a
he
problem.
ain't messing with you. Because he only going to deal with people that got something going in their life.
There you go. Exactly.
Succeed.
When you see that, when you see that they got that potential, you talk. Mm-hmm. You talk to them and you tell them, hey, look, I'm with you, right? I'm loving this, right? But here's what we could do to make this better. But if I don't say to you, and I'm like, oh, I don't care, guess what? We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
We're not going nowhere. But you also got to be able to take what I'm saying and also respond back to me and let me know, hey, I hear what you're saying.
Right.
Don't just take what I'm saying for granted, because it's also a respect thing.
Right.
You know, so a lot of people don't respect you enough to hear what you're saying. They be like, oh, they just nagging, they just saying this, saying that. I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. Well, then you get left. Mm-hmm. And that's what happens in these relationships. You got to take the person for who they are. Period. And if you can't accept who they are, believe me, they're not going to change none.
Yeah.
Unless they want to change on their own. All you can do is plant that seed.
Yep.
That's it.
And that's why, and much as I want to be in a relationship, I want to make sure my relationship is great and true. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I'm not a cheating type of guy. And I don't want to get bored of the person because I know how I am. I can get bored.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I can get bored. And I'm like, I'm not, I don't want to be just getting in and, get bored and I'm bouncing.
Yeah, because you don't want to be with a person that you would rather be doing something else when you're with them. You're like, oh, I don't want to be with this. Like, I would much rather be doing something
Exactly.
else.
I want to make sure that I want to be with this person at all times. We having a good time.
All the time.
We take care of business.
Right.
And all that stuff. I don't want to go on a cruise like, I can't wait till I get off this jump.
Yeah, too much together.
Time for you to go home. When that flight, you know what I mean?
Too much togetherness.
That's right. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when you really true for somebody, you don't want them to go home.
You can't get enough of it.
Can't get enough of it.
Yeah, can't get enough of it. You like, oh my God, look at the time.
But also, they got to be able to communicate what they got going on, whether it's negative or positive too, because I want to know, just like I'm giving you all my business and all this. Yep. If I do that, if I'm giving you all my business, that means I really like you.
Fact.
Because I'm not that type to tell my business.
Right.
But you also gotta, if you into me, tell me what's going on, because I don't want to have to be wondering, and next you know, down the line something happened, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Right. If I'd have known that, shit, I would never been with you.
I would have never done. Right. You got to be open.
Because I'd have cut you off.
But right see, that's why friendship is the foundation, and a lot of people don't understand how friendship is a prime foundation for a relationship. You need to be friends with this person first, because believe me, while your friends are the ones who you really dispel all this to. Mm-hmm. When you get with a person, you ain't finna tell them your worst this and worst that. You only do that to your friends. Mm-hmm. So if they're your friend first and they've accepted you when you've done this and done that and blah blah blah, and you spoke to them and out of that comfort that they're just your friend and not your lover, and then they decide to still be with you, know that they actually do probably accept you. But if you get with somebody and y'all didn't have that friendship foundation first, it's hard because they don't know anything about you.
Right.
So when they do find out and they get that, they're like, oh shit, they all surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know how to take you after a while because y'all don't have that foundation of friendship that should have been there in the beginning. I feel like everybody should just date, or if not date, if you be friends first. Talk to each other first. Be trust. Don't even entertain a relationship with the person. Just friendship. And then And sure, sometimes that could have implications too, bad implications, because sometimes being friends first, you done told them how you done cheated on this, you done told them how you felt about this and that. So now, when you get in a relationship with them, they like, oh, do you feel that way about me? Are you doing that on me? So that could be a negative about that. But if a person is truly your friend and they accept you for who you are as a friend, more than likely in a relationship, if they choose to be with you, they accept you wholeheartedly. And that's the truth.
No doubt.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Okay. So, any final thoughts on this divorce? I mean,
it's a shame. It's a shame. You know what I mean? It's a shame. And, you know, it happens. These Hollywood marriages, and not just Hollywood, but them power couples, you know what I mean? We just got to know it happens. You know what I mean? And just let it go. The social media, just don't make a big deal out of it. Hopefully, like Teyana and Iman can reconcile. If they can't, just make sure y'all take care of the kids. I believe Jeezy, he wants joint custody.
Joint custody, correct.
Hopefully, there's no fighting over that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hopefully, they do what they got to do with that.
Precious little girl.
You know, hey, it happens. And it's a few more power couples that, hey, that's going to happen too.
Right. But this is what I do want to say, and to close out, y'all, and just because marriages are ending these days does not make them valid. I think that back in the day, a lot of people stayed married together because they did probably have a foundation of discipline, but also they just felt they had no choice. Women didn't have the options that women have now, you know, and we don't have social media to have all these different things. Women wasn't getting BBLs and wearing makeup, faking how they look. Women looking terrible under that makeup. Y'all be ashamed of yourself.
It's fucking disgusting.
Okay? That's another thing. You should be ashamed of yourself when you know you messed up under there and you wearing that, tricking people. Okay? Let them see your face beforehand so you can get the real person you belong to, because as soon as that makeup come off, they're going to run. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Facts.
Okay? And that's another reason why y'all short. Because when they had to see their real face, they out of there. Okay? So that's another thing. Get with them. Don't see y'all young men. Look, get that face card for real. Tell her wipe that makeup off. Take her to the pool at night. If you know what you need to do, tell her, hey, I need to see that face card, sis. Right. I know you always wearing makeup. I want to see your natural beauty. And do it in the wee beginning so you ain't looking like
that's what I like. Natural beauty. And I love a woman that can wear a good pair of sweatpants.
For real.
Yeah, all that other stuff, that don't faze me, because I just know you dressing up.
Yeah.
Impress me with no makeup. Impress me with sweatpants.
And what's up here?
Tennis shoes or whatever.
And what's up here?
And what's up there.
In the mind. Right. And let's see your natural self. That's all right. That, because a lot of y'all look like plucked chickens under that makeup. I'm just going to say that now. Okay? Y'all wearing all that and you messing yourself up. Stop it. Just cut the deck right there. Just say, I'm not trying to be mean. A lot of y'all look beautiful with the makeup. The problem is that you don't look like that underneath that. I done seen people on social media that transform into somebody different. You ain't the same person since you done catfish somebody. Okay? And y'all men, I seen y'all in Atlanta with these new toupee things, with they getting haircuts and they don't even have hair, bald hair, getting weave and getting a cut with the weave on. Stop it. Okay, if she don't like your bald head, if she can't rub on it that night and kiss on it, then she not for you. Okay, period. Stop getting weave on your head. What the hell wrong with y'all? Anyway, y'all, look, that's all we got to say about divorce, man. Look, me and Jay ain't been married yet. Okay, I'm engaged. I'm hoping and praying my last. Okay, so at the end of the day, we about to say goodbye. If you stayed this long with us, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers. So please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to be hitting up the next trending topic, what's current with the culture, with some thought-provoking dialogue. So please, if y'all mess with us, join the Good People's Club and subscribe, all right?
Yeah. Hey, we got TikTok too.
Oh, and we got TikTok. Check us out on TikTok, JMeeshO, and please follow our Instagram, Talk That Talk Meesh_J. We need some more followers on there too. Check our Instagram out, all right? So outside of that, I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay. Peace.